We have a range of machines that can give you efficiency, reduced waste, which is a massive thing these days. It can give you automation, it can give you precision. That's what we can do that we haven't been able to do to this level before. This is big business, you know, this short runs equals value. You're going to charge me a much higher rate per finished application if I only want 100 of them than if I want 5,000 of them. So your value is in these short run applications that you do for your customers. What we have here is a multi-finisher. So this takes the place of a number of other machines. So we can cut, we can crease, we can perf on here, and we can do all of this in a single pass. It's got a very small footprint, so we can also fit this within your environment very easily. So where you may have bottlenecks, particularly if you're a combination printer between litho and digital, where your digital jobs are very short run in comparison to your litho jobs, if I've got some business cards and I've got some A5s and I've got some A6s, they're potentially going to be very small stacks. Your guillotine operator is going to be very tied up with my small jobs during the day, or these small jobs, which actually are the jobs you need to get out quickly, are going to be held back whilst the larger litho jobs are cut out. So using this as a solution, it means we can take from a single sheet up to as many sheets as works for your company. We can put into here. We've already taken the guillotine operator out of the equation. Once we get around to items like perfing and creasing, we've potentially saved setup time on other machines, particularly with the perfing. If you've got to set up a platen, for example, we have no setup time. We swap over some units. If you go for the options to have your CPM and your RTM, and you fit your perfing wheels into these two tools, it means that this is instantly set up. You have no dies to make, you have no setting anything up. It's all run digitally, driven and directly. One of the big things specifically with digital print is movement within the print. I get my business cards back, I look in the side of the clear box that they're in, and there's a line down the side of my print that is all over the place. The quality is not good enough using conventional finishing methods across the whole spectrum of materials and combinations that you do within digital print. These solutions, because we cut one sheet at a time, because we have the technology to read that sheet, we have the technology to read where the print is on the sheet, even more so with the new 648. Now that we have skew adjustment and shrinkage adjustment, we can actually get a very consistent output from digital print on any material. Now that all of our big players on digital print engines have gone over to 400 gram, they're all going over to banner options. So what this does is it allows efficiency. It allows us to finish work in certain formats far more efficiently with less waste if we can print onto a longer sheet. The paper manufacturers are gradually bringing more and more ranges of sheet sizes in, and this allows printers to work smarter. The way the software works with Duplo and the way that Duplo work, they listen to their customers, which is a very important thing that gets missed so often. So they simplify the software to such a level that it is pretty much automated. The setting up of a job on this system can take you as little as a minute, and that job is then saved for every other time you get a job of that format that comes through. So once you've got it in the system, once you've assigned a number to it and it stays within the system, depending on how your workflow is set up, every time you reprint a job, doesn't matter what the print is, it's the cut, finished size and dimensions and format that are stored within this system. When you bring a sheet in, you put it into the machine and it runs itself. So the operator intervention is greatly reduced. The operator requirement for getting the system set up is massively reduced because of the simplicity of the software. We can even send a file from your pre-press through to your printer And at the same time, we can send the information directly through to the DC646. This is one of the options available, so that there is no setting up at this point. When your pre-press guys send your files down, it goes instantly to all departments required. It's printed, the paper comes out of the printer, goes onto the DC646. It already knows what the job is because you've sent that imposition down to here as well as down to your printer. Duplo as a company, we are a team. Once you've got your machine, we've got service, we've got backup, our sales guys will call in on you regularly. So you have this continued connection with the company, and we are always on call to support you with anything that you need.